Hey all, this is Val here with another Dungeon Hunter Champions video. In today's video, we are finally taking a look at Vael'or, the Light Archangel. A considerably long road to get here, to say the least. So, update 4 happened. This guy was already pretty good, and then all of a sudden update 4 and he just becomes standard. Like, I mean, you've got to build this guy. There's really no way around it. Just build him. It's free. I mean, you can get, it's 100% free. So just do it. Just do it. This guy is just required nowadays. But you know how we do around here? Let's jump right into skills. Alright, so auto attack, Sacred Spear. Attacks nearby enemies. Every 8th attack is empowered, causing it to remove all debuffs from a single nearby ally. Bonus damage is based on maxed HP. Now, if you look over here for skill bonuses, you get damage and healing. You get 50% healing. Is this worth max skilling? It can be. Definitely, especially if you plan on building a bruiser team where you want him to actually do some serious damage. This would definitely be worth maxing. I have fought several stall teams on Arena, and they have had this guy built bruiserish, and let me tell you, he can put out some damage. He was their only DPS on the team and was able to kill several of my units fairly quickly. So he is definitely someone that you can build that can fulfill an attack role on a stall Arena defense or Guild Wars defense. Also, of course, that would help you on offense. Now, you would do that because there's bonus damage based on max HP. While not great, with this guy, you are building him full HP. So this is going to even increase further the amount of damage he does. While not extremely significant, it will add to his damage output. Again, if you're looking to do that, you would want to max this skill. Now, as far as what set this would go with, you're already looking at Adept as well as Vital, and if you want to go big hits, you can actually go Mortal. You could go Mortal, HP, like Mortal Keen. Now, you might be thinking Mortal, but Val, what are you talking about? Mortal just cares about crits. That's all Mortal's about. So if you crit, you add your damage on top of it. So if you go Mortal, Keen, HP, you're actually going to crank out more damage. So obviously with Adept, it's the same thing. You know, you can go Adept, HP, or you can go Vital, HP. You're basically making him tanky with Vital. You're maximizing his shield with Adept, and you're focusing on damage with Mortal. So if you want to go a bruiserish build, Mortal would be the way to go. Next, let's take a look at the first active skill, Glorious Leap. Jumps to a location, slamming the ground. Damage enemies and lowers attack. This is just so helpful. I mean, a great debuff on here, right? Lowers attack. Very helpful in Guild Wars. Very helpful in bosses. Very helpful in Arena. So helpful everywhere. And again, we have bonus damage based on HP. And skill bonus is you're looking at cooldown duration, and then you're looking at damage. So again, this can make him the perfect bruiser. Because of lowers attack, you do want to start focusing on accuracy. So like I've always said, on a unit like this, getting crit rate and accuracy all in substats is amazing. Now, if you don't want to go a bruiser build, then just take out the crit rate. So then you would want to go, with your subs, you'd want to go accuracy and HP. Because then you're just making them tanky, right? And likely, since you're going to take out that, you can probably just discount Mortal as a set you want to go with, and then make your decision between Vital and Adept. Alright, his second active skill, Aegis, protects himself and nearby allies with the Holy Shield. Shield amount based on max HP. That's his max HP. This is 100% regardless of your build worth max skilling. If you're going for just a tanky big shield, really you can max this one and call it a day. If you get lucky and all three just go here, you're just done. There's no reason to proceed further. Here you see this is up every 8 seconds. If you want it up more, you can go Adept on this, and Vital, of course, is still a valid build. Mortal really doesn't affect this because there is no damage on it. So that's why I said if you're going to maximize the shield or his tankiness, then you just can cut out Mortal and focus on either Adept or Vital. His third active skill, Divine Judgment, ascends to a higher state of being, gaining haste and creating an aura of light that periodically damages and silences enemies. For the duration of Sacred Spear, heals nearby allies with every attack in addition to its other effects. So here's again another excellent PvP based ability. Silence is just awesome. It's better than fear, hands down, every day, all day, especially in PvP environments. Now, if you're looking to maximize this, again, you're going to want to get accuracy because you want this to land, and you want to get Adept so that it's up more. In addition, all of his skill bonuses apply to lowering the skill cooldown. So that way this is up even more with an Adept set. Then lastly, we have a synergy trait, which is max HP of allied champions by 30%, which actually just helps his shield even more. So there are several ways you can build him. Bruiserish, which is mortal, HP keen. That way you're going to maximize his damage, and he will hurt. That's not me trying to be funny. He will actually hurt on that build. I fought them that are built that way, and let me tell you, they hit hard. They hit hard. The silence and the lowers attack just makes him even more deadly in that role, because remember, he is going to leap into the enemy. So that's just a huge thing to have on him. So Mortal is a perfectly valid build if you want to build a Bruiser. Now, Adept is going to be if you're going to want to maximize that shield up as much as possible. On Adept, you are going to go the same build. HP, and then HP again. You're going to look for accuracy and HP substats. You're also going to want some defense. So this just is going to make him tanky, is going to make him just really good, all around nice unit. And if you just want to have the fattest shields possible, you don't care about anything else. You just want this guy to have amazing shielding capability so your units lived. You would go Vital, and then you could go like, you know, Precision. So go 4 times Vital, 2 times Precision, HP, and you're looking for accuracy in your substats as well as HP and defense. So that's really how you would look at building him. Those are your 3 perfectly valid options. Again, I know the DPS one may sound a little odd, but trust me, this guy does great damage on those builds. Next, let's take a look at gear. In my particular case, you guys saw me on stream. I'm in a gear shortage, but I think I did pretty good for him. I went Adept and then Precision. I went HP, and Surprise HP. And then, of course, I maxed my chest. And then here are the other 2. Here's a look at his stats. So we come in at 85k HP. We come in at about 1100 defense, 52% crit damage, 32% resistance, and then 69% accuracy. So really, you don't need, if you want to go Bruiser, obviously you're going to want more crit damage and more crit. That's why you're going to go on Mortal. And then the accuracy at this level, some people like 60, I believe in 85. I'm not happy with his accuracy, but I did not want to go Accuracy Bracer because that's going to diminish the power of his shield. I do want more HP, and I'm working on getting 6-star pieces for both shoulder and glove slots to resolve that issue. Defense, I am perfectly happy with. Crit rate was just accidental. I would gladly give this up for either more HP or more accuracy. And attack and attack speed really weren't ever a concern to me. I would give both of those up 100% to gain either more HP or more accuracy. No problems. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at the actual materials that are required to build them. To do that, you head on into Summon and Ritual, and you can see the materials that you need here. This is the first time I've done it where I actually show the materials. So hopefully if you guys found that useful. Because I figure, you know what, I'm showing a ritual unit. Might as well show you how to get to it. And what materials it requires. Makes sense to me, right? Okay, so enough of that. Let's take a look at him in SW11. So, full disclosure here. I have not actually tested this team at all. It's completely untested. So this could work. It might not. We'll We'll see. Basically, we're hoping on light AA to carry us through this. We've got Malika here for DPS. We've got Zinnia here for seals, for strips and skill cooldown. Good grief, I couldn't get the word out. We've got Yuko here just in case the poop hits the fan. Alia, you know I love my girl. Alia is here for the shred and general tankiness. And then, of course, like AA, Vael'or is here just to make sure, hopefully, we don't die. We'll see how it goes. I don't know how it's going to go, I'm going to be honest. I think we'll be good. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, Zinnia didn't derp the strip, so that's always a good thing. Vael'or will help cleanse us. Oh, Zinnia finally decided to strip. Okay, here goes our first. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Okay, Zevron did get his shield up. Or Vael'or, I'm sorry. Did get his shield up. Word there about Yuko. I think we're going to be good. The team doesn't seem like it's unstable. Like, I don't see anyone like, I mean, Yuko was low, but then again, she is the wrong element. I could have brung Katsuko. This definitely isn't a speed team, right? We just want to make sure it's stable, and it does look fairly stable. He's keeping up the buff. And there we go. It's not the fastest team, right? It's my first crack at it. But Vael'or seems to have done very well. Let's take a look now. Damage really won't matter here. Of course, he is going to be leading this for heals because I believe how shielding works. And please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. He pops the shield. If it's a 20k shield, he doesn't actually get 20k of healing. What happens is someone hits him for someone hits that person for 5k. Now he has recorded 5k of healing. I do not believe it counts it unless it is used. Again, I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. If I am, please leave that in the comments below. Now, things we could do, you could take out Abigail, obviously. You could take out Yutsuko and put in Yuko. I'm sorry, I don't know why I always add the S. But you could take out Yuko and put in Katsuko. She kind of brings the same set, except she doesn't have that heal save on her. But at least she'd be the right element, and you don't have to worry about it, because everyone else here was pretty much rock solid. You know, no one was in trouble except for her, and you kind of expect that due to the elemental disadvantage. Let's go ahead and take a look at, now let's take a look at him in ED11. Alright, so here in ED11, you can see the team we're using. Again, we've got Zevron just to make sure everything goes nice and smooth. We've got Yuko here just to make sure if the poop hits the fan, someone can be saved. We've got Chu-Yu here just for general all-around steady, constant healing. And then Vamp and Alia are here for the deeps. Now, I'm not trying to pre-flight this. I am working on a pre-flight 11 team after we finish up Washi. And then we'll come back in here. Because Washi we need for Arena and for Guild Wars. And Washi also works in PvE. I don't want you to think he's not going to be PvE. He definitely is. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I don't see any issue. Really, the only issue is that Alia invulnerabilities herself. So I'm sure there's going to be chances just like then where she does miss out on the shield because she is in her invuln state. Now, again, this is not going to be a speed team for sure. I just want to try to make it as safe as I could. So that way, if you have these units, and you know, one of them, unfortunately, is super hard to get, which is Alia. Some would, well, two of them, Alia and Chu-Yu. Very, very rare units. But I wanted to see if this could be done. It should be easily doable. Easily doable with this. We've got all 5 stars except for one, which is Yuko. And some people would argue she should be 5-star status. Oh no, we lost Vamp. We lost Vamp. He is very tanky. He is not very tanky. I built him specifically for PvE, which is on Mortal, because I didn't care about damage for him. Or I didn't care about tankiness. I wanted him to one-shot people in Arena. And one of my followers did attack and says he does in fact hit ridiculously hard. So that made me happy. Sorry that I beat him, but it did make me happy. He's working as intended. So it's no surprise to me that he died there, as being as squishy as he is. But that being said, no one else has ever really been in trouble, and Vael'or is definitely doing his job. So it is a slower run, like I said, but you know me, I tell you guys this all the time. When you're first getting into farming something, go for stability first. As you farm more gear, get better units, then you can start making the run faster. But always, always, always stability in the beginning. So let's take a look and let's wrap up our thoughts on Vael'or. Vael'or, this guy will make teams stable, period. I mean, that really is it, period. He is going to make your team stable. Now, are you going to break speed records with them? Possibly. If you build them bruiserish, you can still have that stability with the shield and have them add damage to your team. But typically, you don't include support units when you're trying to speed run something, because the whole point of it is to make sure you kill it before healing and all that even becomes an issue. However, if you can add a unit that does have some survivability to it, that it can pass on to your other team members as well as do damage itself, then it can become a candidate for speedruns. Vael'or has that ability if you are running him on a mortal set. All in all, I give him my highest possible recommendation of building. Now you are going to want to get Vael'or before you do any other ritual summon. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you know I missed something or you felt, nah Val, that's probably not the best way to build it, please leave it down in the comments below. You guys know me, I take constructive criticism very well. Also, I admit I don't know everything, right? There's something I could have missed, and that's why I have you guys out there to keep me in check and to make sure that the right information is getting out to the community, because in the end, that is the most important thing, that the correct information is being presented. All right, guys, thank you. Thank you very much. Also, you know what? Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit the notification button so that way you know when I have new videos available. As always, thank you for watching, and all you dudes and dudettes out there, stay frosty.